send him a tweet right now. Teaching the Quirky community how to tweet and get followers. He might think I'm crazy, but whatever. Let's see if he answers. So now I hit tweet, and I've just tweeted to him personally. It'll still go on my Twitter account, but it will go to him personally. There's also a profile page you can set up. Just edit your profile. You can see all of the things I've been twittering here throughout the week, and I can see exactly when they went out. So, 2 hours ago, 5 hours ago.
Andrea,
and
could you
any
stay on this
messages
page?
I get personally. Yeah, go ahead, Sandy.
Go back to your profile at the top where you have your website address. What
Yep.
I would recommend doing, if you don't have your own personal web page, a lot of people do, I would use, Andrea could show you the main social networking referral link.
Yep.
That's just tied to your global Quirky account. I put mine there.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. This is my business that I use too, so I do back and forth between my business and inventing. So that's a good point. And then you also can put your Facebook page there. That's another thing, Sandy, that a lot of people are doing now. So
good idea. I have not done that. I'm gonna write myself a note.
Yeah, write yourself a note. If you want to edit your profile on Twitter, put your Facebook page there so people can follow you on Facebook. So I just haven't done it yet, so shame on me. So anyway, I'm following 1,991. I've got 1,500 followers. I've only tweeted 489 times, but, I really only started this about 60 days ago, really, really hard. And this is what I've, accomplished in that a short amount of time. So for Twitter, I'm just going to move on. If you have any questions at the end, feel free to ask. And then messages, you can check your own. See, like, here's Josh Wright, sent me a message. So I can open it up and read the message. And people, there, see, Kitchen Deal thanked me for enriching the kitchen experience. So, and then retweet, that's the other key, Sandy, right, is to retweet. If they start to follow you, if people start to follow you, like a good kitchen company, if you're, trying to sell the products for Quirky, converse with them and then retweet their stuff. They'll appreciate it and start retweeting yours.
And you're not spending a lot of time doing this. Like, as a whole, I don't spend more than 10 minutes a day on Twitter. I mean, once you get everything set up, you're going to spend a little time early on building your following, but don't spend more than 10, 15 minutes, do it during your lunch hour. It should be fun. This should not be work.
Right. I just put at Kitchen Deal thanks, hit send, and then that's it. So I'm conversing with people, and all the people that I like to follow, and I can tell you that the reason why I think I have sold so much in the last 60 days is because I do spend 5 or 10 minutes, and maybe 20 a day, depending on the day, retweeting and conversing with some of the people that I want them to retweet my stuff. And I've gotten very lucky, and I'm going to go back to and I don't mean lucky, but lucky, that people are retweeting my stuff. And I think it's important that you have to almost kind of play the game, So I'm going to go back to the same page I was at. So that's Twitter. But again, don't make a point to just follow Quirky people. You'll waste like 100 to 200 people that you could be selling to. And you can only, I think, follow 2,001.
It's 2,000 people, but once you get a certain number of followers, once you go beyond 2,000, then Twitter will let you go beyond. I think I'm 2,500.
Okay, so now you're over the limit. I think only at 1,500. Yeah. So again, set up your Twitter account. You should only start by following those people through keywords that you really want to follow that have a big following. I think. It's going to take some time, by the way. This is not going to be something that you would spend a little bit of time up front. I think you actually have to spend some time up front, and it could take you a while. And I mean, it could take you up to a year. It took me a long time to build my LinkedIn accounts. I'm over 4 years. Twitter will be easier if you use one of these social sites, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I know some people are like, God, I only have 100 followers. Well, make it a point to be on here and follow other people. That's going to help you to gain more followers. So let's move on. Oh, and then, again, always check your @mentions, like I showed you on Twitter, and thank them. If somebody's mentioning you, even if it is a Quirky member, that goes on theirs, and then, back and forth. So, we're not saying don't go and follow Quirky members. We're saying make that your last priority, probably.
You just want to look like an active member of Twitter, basically.
Correct. So on to Facebook. A Facebook page is really easy. So obviously, if most of us are probably on Facebook, I'm pretty sure those that are attending tonight are on Facebook. But you can create all sorts of new pages. Just go in and create new accounts and then link them to your other account. Find someone who knows Facebook and who can help you with that. If you want to start a new Facebook page, tonight's just too hard to explain that over the phone. But anyway, that's a great way to spread the word. Now, we're going to talk about retweeting companies. And Sandy, I'm going to have you talk about Retweet It because you've used it, and tell us a little bit about it.
I'm kind of addicted to this site, and I'm hoping not everyone uses it. The problem with Twitter is if you have a large following and you're tweeting all these quirky products, you are going to get annoying. So what I find about the retweeting service, a lot of people use it because they're into the sponsored tweets and they want to make money and whatnot. I let them be annoying for me so I could post a message, whatever it is, and it doesn't appear on my Twitter account, but it appears as a retweet of one of my tweets. I know that doesn't make sense. And some of these people have, they could have 15,000 followers, and some only have a few hundred. And, it doesn't matter how many they actually have. I mean, it's the quality of the followers. So I'm just really trying to be less annoying on Twitter, basically.
And then what do you pay Retweet It?
They offer certain packages. They had a promotion a while ago, so I think I bought it. I think I bought a bunch of they call their credits. Some sites call them seeds. I think I paid $10 and I got a bunch. And you just want it. You don't want to use them all up right away. I mean, you want to do it over a period of days. And Andrew, you may even want to mention Sprout Social, like certain times of the day.
I'm going to bring them to my account. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring them to my account.
Yeah, you don't want to use up all your credits at once. Just like a couple of times a day, like I'll do 5 here or there. And so if you go to my account, I'm on Twitter, I'm Gizmo Sandy. And if you could see all the mentions about me, you'll see, I may have had, I may have tweeted just one blurb on Quirky, Invent, Influence, Shop. I'll do something like that. And I'll have that retweeted 10 times. And then those people have thousands and thousands of followers. And so I have tons of referrals on Quirky.
Right.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, and I think once you set up your Twitter account, you can go to Retweet It and check it out and just kind of play with it. And, it might be worth it. I pay Sprout Social. I did the 30-day trial, but I actually do pay Sprout Social because I like it so much. $9 a month, but I'm going to show you that in a second. So in addition to pitching products, try to have dialogue on Twitter. We just said that before, that you're not just a tweeting machine. Like, you should still Twitter other people and mention other people, so people start to see your Twitter feeds that you're just not a company, trying to sell products. People do get annoyed with that. Okay, so I'm going to go to Sprout Social. Let me get out of my thing here. Let me go back to, I set this up already. So this is Sprout Social, and I'm going to log in. So basically you come to the website and you can do the pricing and plans, start my free trial. It's really so easy. But that, again, set up your Twitter account. I'm going to sign in. Hold on. I don't know why it erased that, but it did. Okay. Oh, gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. There it is. All right. So I'm going to walk through this pretty quickly. It's pretty simple. So what it does is it tells me how many connections I've made since April 17th, the day I started. So as you can see, I really only started a little while ago in April. I have a 6 engagement, which means low, which means I'm not retweeting and I'm not conversing much on Social Sprout just due to time. And I have good influence at 75. So what that means is that people are actually clicking on my links when I do actually engage. So I can go to messages, find new contacts, view reports and suggestions. Now, it's going to give you a graph. How many male followers, female followers. It gives you a groups, what you're selling to, or what I consider selling to, the age groups that are following me. I like that I'm at 24%. That's one of my highest, between 45 and 54. They are usually the ones that spend the money. So... and then again, new followers, mentions, message volume. Again, you can read on all this. And then recent followers, recent messages. Again, I don't come in here very often. I probably come in here twice a week. I can actually look at my Twitter stats, how many clicks,